Hi, my name's Emma. I am the lead volunteer on the Clarendon Park Road Garden Project, and welcome to our gardens.
The Clarendon Park Road Gardens is situated right by Knighton Library, which is about a 30-minute walk away from the city centre of Leicester.
So we started this project about a year ago with permissions with the Leicester City Council, who owns the land here. It's been vastly underused, this space, for a number of years now. However, it is such a brilliant space because we're so in the centre of our community here. We've got schools either side of the gardens. We have various religious centres up and down Clarendon Park Road. We're right next to the library. There's so many businesses, eateries, just a wonderful area actually to have all the community come and join and utilise and enjoy this space.
Whilst we're lucky to have such a large space to work with, there is very little planting within the gardens, and this is something that we're looking to rectify with the hope of the funding from the Grow Wild scheme. We are wanting to particularly focus on native plantings and attract a lot more wildlife and insects and biodiversity into the garden area.
One thing that's been so positive about this so far is just the community engagement that we've had with the area. We've had a lot of people talk about when they used to come here as children themselves, how they're so happy that it's being brought back to life again and people are using it, adults and children alike. We've had lots of the local schools come in after class and have been interested in learning how to do gardening. In November last year, we cleared a lot of the shrubbery here. We planted hundreds and hundreds of bulbs to hopefully give us some lovely spring colour. And it's just been so nice to see the engagement with people and learning how to use the space again.
Many of us know how important green spaces are to our mental health and well-being, and this is why we feel so passionately at being able to create a safe and enjoyable space accessible to all within the Clarendon Park Road Gardens.
So this is going to be our bed area. We spent quite a lot of hours digging out lots of roots and very old shrubbery growth in it. Luckily, there was lots of worms in the area, which is really promising, but we're hoping to inject life back into it with a lot of edible growing, a lot of wild herbs, and especially paying attention to native plants, so wild marjoram, wild thyme, relying on sort of that sensory smell aspect of it as well.
In the development of the vegetable bed, we really want to focus on working with nature, sustainability, and education, in particular focusing on the impacts of climate change. We are aware that not everybody that lives in an urban area has access to green space or their own garden, or for whatever reason can maintain a garden themselves. This is why we want to create a community garden that is everybody's garden in the area. We are an entirely volunteer-led project operating under Friends of Clarendon Park.
You like the volunteering, and what have you enjoyed doing here at the gardens?
Plant.
Planting the bulbs, and have you enjoyed making friends with the people that have come here?
Yeah, it's good wash some hands and it's good wash some hands.
We do need to wash our hands, don't we, because we're all mucky.
Most of our volunteers are also members of the Clarendon Park Planter Project, where we are upgrading the planters in the local area.
I'm Ian and I chair Friends of Clarendon Park. We're a community group for everyone with an interest in our area of Leicester. We've been established for 10 years now, have over 200 members and run regular community meetings. In the last 3 years, the Clarendon Park Planters Project has grown to include 21 planters being cultivated by over 40 members, all covered by our public liability insurance. For the Clarendon Park Road Gardens project, we've been working with Leicester City Council's landscaping team to develop a vision. Unfortunately, there's no funding associated with that. A grant from the Grow Wild community programme would make a massive difference to achieving our vision.
Hi there, I'm Mo and I'm a volunteer at the Clarendon Park Road Gardens. I'm also a member of Clarendon Park Planters, and Clarendon Park Planters have a licence through Leicester City Council which gives them permission to do street gardening in the area. We've had ward funding which has helped us to buy plants and planters. We feel it's really made a difference around here and that we're seeing more wildlife, and obviously the area looks more attractive.
Thank you for taking the time to consider our application to transform our urban space into a beautiful garden.